Welcome to the College Football Playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. And we have a very compelling contest here tonight. Two teams of the committee ranked basically even, but one side gets to enjoy a raucous, rowdy home field advantage. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Welcome to the College Football Playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. We have a great battle for us here tonight. Two teams with championship aspirations, but trying to define the odds and take a big step closer to that national championship. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the College Football Playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Now move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense. And this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball on the money and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
He hands it off from the gun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Gets made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
That is high awareness for that receiver to know where the sticks were and adjust the route accordingly.
They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loss of 1. Brings up second down.
Second down after that previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Brought down after the nice spin move. Just a small gain by the offense.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, this is what you want to see as an offense. You get to these 3rd downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
The Vols with 1st and 10 here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the football. The shovel pass complete, but the play loses yardage. A very tough second down coming up now.
Second down coming up.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking for the wideout. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Wow, how about the defense here? On the road in a playoff game, you step up and come up with an interception on the first drive. You're an underdog. It's a big stage. All odds are against you. And you start off the opening drive as a defense with an interception. You bring your quarterback out now with some confidence, believing they can win this game.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He's tackled immediately, but not before a gain that moves the ball to the 25.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Pressure is coming. The freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
The pass rush closing in. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's got some open field ahead. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity, bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even, we can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. Running back grabs it on the screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Let's fly to the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. From the shotgun, handoff inside. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Makes a quick grab. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
And the offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Vols will line up to kick it away. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Getting set up. It's a first down play. Scanning the field. It's Lacey. Quick completion to the tight end. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. It's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
They've got him down out near the 40.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And is intercepted.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to make a play deep downfield. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. To the air, it's Lacy. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Notre Dame lining up now for a first and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Second and goal for the offense. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Getting closer, but now it's 3rd down. Can they punch it in from the 2? They'll try to run this one in. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Trying to extend the play. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
It seems like this quarterback, anytime he gets pressure, he likes to go to his left, being a left-handed quarterback. This time he just tries to do too much, and the ball gets intercepted.
Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, he lost the ball. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Oh, the defense makes a huge play. They were able to poke the ball away from the receiver, but the offense was quicker to get to the ball, so they retained possession.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Well, you had the coverage that you want here as a quarterback. Receiver runs a really good route, and the quarterback just misses it. Now, the one thing I'll say about on the outcut is I'd rather have it thrown towards the sideline than behind the receiver where it can be intercepted. So he misses it, but at least it's not a pick.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the Volunteers will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Oh, and he shanked it. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. And then first down right back to the running game. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Defense is coming after him. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Man, I love to see the big guys get a chance to make a play like this. Usually it's the guys off the edge, the linebackers, maybe a blitz. But instead, the big fella at nose tackle gets the sack.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play. Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it. The ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
The gain moves the ball to a 34. The gain makes it second and medium. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
How about the call here? They go with the screen on third down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got fourth and short.
And the returner is brought down. Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Throwing for his running back. He'll go down, but he does have first down yardage.
Chris, I kind of feel like a coach right now because I'm always wondering why the angle route continues to be so effective when as an inside linebacker, all you're ever taught, all you hear about is don't let them cross your face. If they want to go to the outside, it's okay. But inside, no. Can't have that happen, and it cost them.
Tackles made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. First down here for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Lacey. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. No press coverage, but DB's backing up now. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action to get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Becomes an important third down play. The coach does not want to send the field goal kicker out there after what happened last time. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And he knocks that one right through. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Quick throw, catch made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Most offensive coaches, they're going to be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man. And I'm curious to see if they're going to test this defensive back again because of the excellent coverage he's having out there.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. The ball is loose. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Volunteers will kick this away to start the second half. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman. Rocket, who is dynamic. Most recently, Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
And a sophomore making an impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Back to pass. It's Lacy. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. This has been a struggle so far for both offenses. Can they finally get something going here? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Well, I got to showcase his spin move, but dropped quickly after just a short game.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time, or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off, and at least picked up some positive yards.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. The Volunteers bring their punt team onto the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. The shotgun handoff here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
It's an out route. The catch made. The stop is finally made, but it's a big gain. Stopped at the 49.
Boy, a great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they've had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
Here's the second down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Vols hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
He'll toss it to the back. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, maybe holding the 3 points.
They break the huddle on third and goal, still looking for their first points of the game. It's caught. A quick shovel pass there. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he doesn't, so we got a 4th down.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? He stopped, but he gets a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Oh, my gosh. At this point, this offensive coordinator has to consider going to the backup. This defense is baiting him into coverage, and he continues to throw these interceptions.
Ball handed off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Fights through a tackle. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. The short completion of the tight end. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. That's a design quarterback keeper. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
Catch made down inside the 15-yard line. Touchdown, Notre Dame. That puts them on top in the second half.
What a touchdown here by this offense. I need to tell you something. This is what separates the men from the boys right here as a quarterback. He knows he's going to get hit. looks downfield, keeps his eyes focused, makes the throw, takes the hit, and they get the touchdown. Beautiful.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. He should have left the ball in the end zone. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Handoff here from the shotgun. Runs through the defender. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And it's incomplete. What is the final play of this period?
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Notre Dame 10, Tennessee 3.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, it's really hard to be accurate when you're falling back and not getting anything on the football. He threw that ball off his back foot.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And he's got it. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's escaping the pocket now. Catch made on the right side. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Vols. Extra point try coming now. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. The back's got it. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
To throw, it's Lacey. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. It's a good battle. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Here's a jet sweep. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Outstanding play call here to come up with that big gain and get a first down. Get the ball out wide. Yeah, sometimes you just want to get the ball to your playmakers and trust that they can create some extra yards.
Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 now. They'll run it here. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
When they hit him just as he releases the ball, it's incomplete. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Gutsy call to go for it, but it works. The quarterback and receiver are in sync, and you pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
1st and goal, handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
That's the 2-minute warning as the clock stops. Give both coaches a chance to strategize here before the time runs out. And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
And the point after is good. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback.
Will take over 1st and 10.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here, but they got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He bought some time, now lets it go. It's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. Breaks loose at the 40. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Going the other way, can they stop him? Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it in.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Irish. And now the try here for the extra point. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Now they get set to kick it away.
Notre Dame 24, Tennessee 10.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball upward to 36.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to...
Oh, and he fumbles! Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. That's a bullet over the middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And now another deep ball here. Pass caught. Can he get in? Will he stop short a couple yards from the goal line?
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tennessee.
I'll tell you what, Chris, with this touchdown, never say never. You know, we're under 15 seconds to go, but with that touchdown, at least you're giving yourself a chance with the onside kick. If you recover it, who knows, a Hail Mary, maybe you got a chance to win the game.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. Set it down for the offense. First down. DB's backing off from the linebacker. Dropping back. It's Lacey. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. And that crucial interception will do it as the defense is going to